Hi everyone, welcome to FX Pro Trading. I'm Mark. Okay, so let's have a look at what trades we could find in week 3 in May. As I say, May is a very ordinary month. The next one we've got to look forward to is August and then October. Happens every year. We fool ourselves at the start of these months every year that maybe this one will be different. Yeah, well, it's just like if you're in a bad relationship, it's going to just keep doing the same thing over and over again and walk away. However, we still managed to find a couple of trades. So what I'm going to do at the end of this video, I'm going to do a feature trade each week, and I'll do a little bit more background to the trade to finish off the roundup. So keep watching and through to the end and have a close look at that. All right, let's come through and see what we got into. Okay, here we go. Start off, we've got the pound AUD. Come back, and here's our Monday trade here. Down the bottom here, breaks up, tests the stop loss level, up, extends out on this bar here to our target extension, and then somewhere around here, the second extension takes it from 6 up to a 10 section trade. All the trades were that easy. Life would be very simple indeed. So that there, just to make sure everyone's focusing on that. We've come in down here, we've had at least a couple of sections come down. And there's the turn. Retest the stop loss. And away we go. And it's taken 1, 2, 3 days to get there, but there she is. Done and dusted, all in a nutshell. Euro yen. So the euro yen, all we had here was carryover from the week before. Targets coming through to there. Once they're gone, get into this week here. And we have got nothing. 1, 2, if we just get this a little bit wider here. Here, flatlining in, coming into that, really not interested in that there, totally flat. This here, right, if we look at that there, way back here, we finally had a little bit of elevation, but not a whole lot. We're probably going to get into that trade. Here's our target, initial target level is there, 2.6. And we come down, up and down, nearly gets to it. Session roll over there, somewhere in there. My stop has now come right down to that level there. And there it is, it closes out and down it goes. That trade would have extended on that large bar there. So it would have at some stage there hit that 2.6 level. But just the way the target moves up, it's extended it on that. However, as I say, I would be out of that trade at that level there. It's just too flat, too sideways, not interested. US dollar yen, nothing much doing here. Really very flat, lifeless. Let's have a look at some of these trades. Really would have given us a tickle up here. So this one here, first up. We're looking at, what's wrong with that? Tell me guys, quick. Too long to go anywhere. Trade closed out. Right, this one here. Again, so this is, when you get a trade that's short and does that, you get another trade here, right? See, it can't close below the bottom of the section. Same thing, it's gone. Right? Done and dusted, gone. They're short trades, they've gone nowhere. So normally by the time you get to the third one, something's going to happen. It breaks through here. So we've got down to our 2.6 level, so it's done that. But on this bar here is where the target move up would have moved that up to 6 sections. Right, that's where that target is up to there. So if I just put this on here, and I'll wipe that off of there, and we'll come across, and you can see it never got back down there. So that's why that one on here has been stopped out, because it did do the 2-point sections, right, and it has extended out. So that's what that's done. So not really a loss, but you know, if you're going to play the game with the extensions, so some of the extensions, they are going to happen through the night. You are not going to get every one of those, and that there, possibly you would have seen that if you happen to be around there. Set an alert on those levels there, or however you want to play it. Just watch for it and be aware of it. You know, there's normally plenty of time, even if you take your 2.6 profit there's normally ample opportunity if you want to, if it's the targets extended on the code, right, you can take your initial profit there and dive back in and have another go somewhere in the scheme of things. That's how you can play that game. So that trade here, he's still active. At this point in time, there would have been still a triangle on there. So that's null and void. So that's as much as you would have got out of that one. All right, and then once we come through, you got this one here. This is one of these setups, which is 100% a no trade. When I do the course, I explain that. Canadian yen. So let's see what we've got here. Start of the week, we have got a trade here. Right, and again, there's our stop loss there. There's our target there. Comes down here, down here, down here. We get right through to this time here. Where is that? That's 5 o'clock into the session. At that point there, 13, 14, somewhere around there is my bedtime. 9:30, 10 o'clock. And it's happened, it's done, gone. In a situation like that, I'm definitely going to, it is just not, look, the trades, you've seen the trades without me going back looking, the ones that work are going, they're heading down. As soon as you get this that starts mucking around and pig-dicking around here like that, for want of a better word, move your stop down and be done with it. Get the hell out of it. There's always going to be, look, you got to remember, there's always going to be another trade, right? Don't get caught up on something that's going nowhere. Leave the damn thing alone. Right? Just go and have a coffee like I just did. Leave it alone. Walk away from it. Wait for something that's had a move. So here's the whole, a really good setup. You got a nice run down here and a turn. Swing high. Swing low from the demarker. It's been right down underneath here. Perfect here. The trade's right down the bottom there. You can't get anything too much more better than that. It was a toss-up whether I use this one as trade of the week. And there it is there. So it's right on session rollover. Happened at 6:30 in the morning, basically. And then you got another one to confirm there. So if you missed that one there, this one here would definitely be a contention to go in there. USD CAD. So this one here, I brought the section size back on this one. I haven't looked at this one much with the new code as we've been coming through here. So there's nothing in here. We got a trade here. Again, guys, here's the same thing. It just goes nowhere off the bat. And then it takes off. So it gets down to the 2.6 target. So it's extended somewhere about in here, right on that particular target here. Something like that, I'd believe, with it slow like that, I've probably left my target at 2.6, try and get that one the first trade in the week and then go through from there. So then we come past that one. We have another nice big rise up here, right? Up here, oh, beautiful. And what do we got here? Swing bottom, way up here. Now the demarker's falling, right? That's falling. There it is. And again, it's still, what do? Do you play the game or what do? you're probably going to close that trade out. But on this particular trade here, I would be watching this. So in a situation like this, you've got this level here, right? Technically, you never got stopped out. It's come so close to it, bounced up, up and down, up and down, up and down. As soon as that shows that it's breaking through that there, I would like to be back in that trade again. Now, we've been seeing the trades either on Mondays or Fridays. That's because we're in May when everything is just absolute, you know what. So that's what it's done. Right there, elected to close it out there, and when that's come down, broke through, closed under, and there, probably going to run a little bit wider stop on that to start with. Right, as soon as that comes down and can't break through there, and that breaks under there, I'm moving my stop down to at least there, and then you get up next morning, of course, and it's on its way. Again, you're probably going to this one here because it's going to be in the middle of the night, Friday night. I was watching it. I don't do any trading Friday night. That you're going to leave it at its original target of 2.6, even though it has extended down there. And of course, you don't get another shot to get in there. So it's all over, done and dusted. That's all you can expect to get out of it is your 2.6, which is fair enough. Okay, so the US 100 has been working early in the week. So what did it do this week? It did quite the exact opposite. So here's our first trade. We got trade 1 and trade 2 here. Trade 1's going nowhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars. And then you get this one here. For all intents and purposes, you're only going to take one of those trades and you're going to get smashed and get stopped out there. That's what's going to happen. Can't sugarcoat it, simple as that. Now you'd think you're high enough here, and again, this one here, this is usually the one where we get our 8 or 10 section trade out of. But we get smashed on that as well. So that's 2 out of 2. We've got killed well and truly. After we get past that, this here is going to bed. In behind that, I'm not interested in that whatsoever. We get into here. Now, this one here, why am I not super wrapped in that? Because in this one here, if we look, the DeMark is still heading up here. It hasn't really turned as yet. It's come in very early on the piece. Let me just put this on here for a second. All right, here. And we're just on there. That's early in the day, very early. Everything about that says I'm not all that interested in it, which is fair enough. This one here, I had a shot at that one, right, in there. And I watched it, and as soon as that broke through, that started to go up there, I immediately closed it out. There it is there. There's where I entered, and there's where I closed it out. Yeah, it just goes to show I do actually do some trading, don't I? It's not just all talk, you guys. There we go. Right. So, but I elected after that, I looked at that and I thought, I give up this week. Friday night, and what happens Friday night, or first thing Friday morning, here's the rundown. I don't like taking that first one. I'm not going to get caught up in that one, but boy, oh boy, there's the one. And we're at 6, 10, so that's about 8 sections it got to there. So we'd still get 6 sections out of it on that one there. So I'd be looking with that one. See how this moves straight off here? There's the difference, right? That's the difference of a good trade. I'll just clean that up again. Have a look here, right? 1, 2, 3. It's prove that it's going to move. That's the trade that's going to move for the week. Right? That's what's going to happen. Okay. I've been giving quite an elaborate rundown of that. So let's come through on what I call trade of the week. Well, the pair of the week is going to be the pound AUD. All right. So we've been in a considerable trend here. It's the bias as well and truly up. So we're looking for pullbacks. Okay, here's our first trade. Up, down, and we normally get a 1-2. Here's our trade here. Right, it is beautiful with the DeMarca. The DeMarca is down, had nearly another up to the top and down underneath, and it's starting to rise up. Beautiful position. Straight out of the gate, we got these bars here to 2.6. You know damn well that that's going to extend. Right, and there it goes. Cross, and it hits that there. All right, that is a very, very easy trade. So if we look at that there, then we get to the next one here. The next one, I don't class this quite as easy a trade because we got sideways here, and this is doing this here. These can be a little bit off, but the thing is we've got such a strong bias up, right? So it's worth a shot. And again, it moves off straight away. There's your 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. If we just put that back on here like so, right? It is moved off straight away. And then of course, there's our bar that we're extending out on. And up here, if we just clean everything else off and focus on this one, here, we extended out on that bar somewhere in there, it would have done it. We've come from down here, and by the time it's got to there, it's extended again. There's 10, and up here, we are now on, what have we got, 6, 4, 15. I think we're up to a 15 section trade. Let's just go to the back of the code and have a look there. I thought that was a little bit less than that. And have a look here. So 15 section. For between 6 and 9 sections, does that within 2 bars, it extends out to 15 sections. So there you go. That's a 15 section trade. Now, at this point in time, we did not quite get there, which is quite understandable to get a 15 section trade in FX, but my goodness me, we definitely got 2 out 10, and the accuracy of this is, there's your 10 section trade, almost exactly pinpoint accuracy. Then retrace back from there, back to 2.6, about 3.2, and away we launch again, and up here and close, and that close level for the weekend. If you have a close look at this bar here, see where that closed, have a look at the value where it closed on. That perfect value compared to that at 10 sections. So guys, do you think I know what I'm doing with trading, or do you think it's all just hot air and garbage like we see the fake $10,000 trading account and this other guy that's trying to tell everyone he's on YouTube every night, basically threatening everyone that they got to do this and do that? I just laugh at all these idiots that out there pretending they think they know everything they don't. But that's my prerogative, that's my right. And in this world of fakes and scams, they're quite able to advertise and suck people in as they go. All right, guys, that's a fairly comprehensive roundup. If any of you guys are interested in buying this code, please contact me. I'm doing a deal on it until the middle of June, which is another week. Make contact on the details on the website. And remember, if you want to keep up to what I'm doing, and so you don't miss it when I put this out, remember to like, share, subscribe, send me some comments, and we will go from there. All right, guys, take care, safe trading. We'll catch you down the track.